I'm Bill Kidwell, and I want to tell you about Carnival's fun cruises. Fun. Me, my wife, and my daughter, I've got a young wife, 48, a daughter that's only 16, we decided to take a Carnival cruise. I'm 100% disabled veteran, as you can probably tell, retired U.S. Army, and got all shot up fighting for my country in Vietnam. So I'm not rich. I decided to save up my money and take our family on this once-in-a-lifetime Carnival cruise. Biggest mistake I ever made in my life. If you think the mafia is crooked and dishonest, wait until you try to deal with Carnival. In the first place, it's not an American cruise line. They're registered out of Panama or something to get out paying taxes. The super rich seem they have all kinds of con games to get out taxes. And the owner who owns it, got out serving in the military by being rich. There's just different standards for different people. Well, me and my family went on this cruise thinking we'd have us a good time. And as soon as we got on the cruise, we find out that there's a hurricane out there. Well, I tell my wife, my child, and my brother and his wife, who had a cabin next to us, I say, don't worry, Carnival's got, they advertise on their website, they got the best warranty in the business. If you don't like the cruise, you just tell them before you get to the first port and they'll put you on a plane back to the U.S. I went and told them I didn't like the cruise, I want to invoke their warranty, and they said in more or less words, we ripped you off, screw you. We're not going to honor our warranty. We're not going to send you back to the States. You're stuck on this boat in the middle of a hurricane for a whole week. So they refused to honor their warranty. They said that they would not, under no conditions, go by it. And so we stayed on the ship, went home, and then we got sick. And you have never been sick till you get Carnival sick. We got what they call a gastrointestinal illness. And we threw up so much it felt like it was ripping out my insides. Now, it could have killed me because last time they x-rayed my back, where my back all shattered from getting blown up in Vietnam, they found out that I got artery ready to go and aurora aneurysm. And I threw up so much, it's a wonder it didn't burst and kill me right there. It felt like it was ripping my whole stomach out for, well, about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. And I've never been that sick in my 64 years. Well, I went and checked with the CDC to find out what was going on, and found out on their website that they inspected the Carnival Legend in Tampa, the boat we left on, right before we left, and they found out that the water tested positive for calians. The water was contaminated. The recreational water facilities didn't have no safety monitors and wasn't safe, hadn't been tested, and the kitchen was filthy. The dishwashers didn't wash and didn't rinse, which means that all the dishes were filthy and not fit for humans, and you get diseases easy on a cruise ship anyhow. The whole ship was so filthy, it's unbelievable. Go look up the report for the Carnival Legend for October of 2011, last year. So we get on this really filthy ship, got extremely sick, so I contact Carnival, almost died, and they said, in so many words, screw you. We won't even give you a discount. We won't give you a penny back. We got your money. We almost killed you and your family. We almost killed my brother and his wife. Had to be rushed to the hospital. Found out that they had E. coli, and what it was is the water was really human wastewater that they were passing off for drinking water. It was all contaminated, not fit to drink. So they were passing off this human wastewater as drinking water. Here we're washing our hands with it, thinking that we're keeping clean so we don't get a disease, and we're taking showers in it, and we're drinking it, and they're using it to cook with it. It's human wastewater. So when I confront Carnival and say, we got a copy of the CDC inspection report, and you poisoned me and my family, and you poisoned my brother and his family, you almost killed all of us, simply pay for our medical bills, they said, screw you. That's the Carnival Fun Cruise. So if you take a Carnival cruise, you're dumber than well, I can't really say how dumb on YouTube, but you're really awful dumb if you ever take a Carnival cruise or deal with Carnival. And right now, I sued them in the court down in Miami and found out they got the court fixed. They got some secret fine print in their tickets where you have to use the federal court in Miami when you sue them, and they got the judges down there in their pocket. My brother lives 800 miles away, I live 200 miles away. I cannot travel 30 miles without it endangering my life. And the judge down there tries to drag me down to the court almost every month, trying to force me to drop the lawsuit because he's covering up for Carnival. And I tried to get the judge to tell everybody who was on the ship poisoned with this water to let them know they was poisoned. And the judge wants to keep a big secret that Carnival poisoned 2,124 passengers with human wastewater infected with E. coli. Well, something needs to be done. The federal judge in Miami needs to be put in prison, and they need to find out, research and find out why he's covering up for Carnival, see if money's exchanging hands or it's a political favor or what's going on. And they need to shut down this Panama corporation that's poisoning Americans and ripping people off. On another note, the owner of Carnival, Teddy Arneson or something like that, gave himself an $80 million bonus that he made by poisoning American veterans like me and elderly people. And I'm sure that there's been kids or elderly that's died from the filth on his ships and it's been covered up. Because I'm telling you, the CDC absolutely refused to put down that me and my family and my brother's family got E. coli from that ship, even though they admit that they know we got E. coli from that filthy water on that ship. The Center for Disease Control, the guy who owns Carnival spreads millions of dollars everywhere with what he calls lobbyists, But he's bought the right people because the government will not investigate him and the federal courts cover up for him. They need to be put in prison, and nobody should ever take a Carnival ship. Take a real honest cruise line like Disney. Somebody who's part of the United States and treats people fair. But don't take a Carnival cruise. Thank you.